you're looking very dramatic today, Amy. You're looking very dramatic today too, Amy, as well. Hey guys, so if you guys are interested in learning how to get this look, stay tuned. Starting with a fresh face, I just applied the Fit Me stick to each four corners of my face and went in to blend it in with a brush just so I got that flawless canvas to start off with. And then I went with my, I don't know what it's called, but it's CoverGirl concealer. This is my first time using it, and I learned a little bit goes a long way and it blends very nicely. But I put that underneath my eyes, on my eyelids, kind of just highlighted my face and did that type of stuff. And then I went in with primer for eyeshadow because I'm taking this Midnight Blue and this Beauty 21 Forever 21 line eyeshadow and putting that right into my crease. It kind of looks almost blackish gray, but it is the blue color in the palette. It's just midnight looking with a little shine to it. And then afterwards I'm going to take my Smashbox palette and I use this lightest color and I'm just putting it on my eyelid into my inner corner. That serves as a base for this brown, lighter, shimmery color, and I put that all along my eyelid. Now with the darkest color, the black, I'm going to really add dimension and depth to the outer V corner on my eyelid. Now that may seem scary, but black is actually a fun color to experiment with. It's all about blending and doing that to both of your eyes so they match, of course. Just continue to down blend. Now I'm using this really old, pretty, purple, sparkly color. It's like fairy dust in a little tin, and it's amazing. And all I'm doing is putting it on the halfway beginning of my eyelid and also in the inner corner. With that lighter shimmery gray, I'm going to be kind of doing, not my outer V, but the one right before that, before the black color. And then with this fan brush, I just tend to get shadows, so I'm wiping them away. Then I line my lower lash line with the black, but not all the way, only like halfway. Now that same shimmery silver that I used on my top eyelid, I'm going to also line my lower lash line, not all the way, but just after the black portion. And one last blending session. MAC eyebrow pencil in the color Lingering. I am doing a very intense eyebrow because, you know what, I'm experimenting and I'm having fun. So all you're really doing is drawing those little lines. I kind of went really thorough in another video that I did, but this time I'm just creating the brow that I want. And it may be very dramatic for some people. This isn't something I would rock on a regular basis, but makeup, you know, it's just for fun. It comes off at the end of the day. It's not a big deal. So you could say that I basically went for a more model, bold brow, but so it doesn't look so drawn on, you go on with a spristle brush and blend it out. Now I decided to really cut off the brow, make a clear cut, and I went in with this NARS concealer. I actually went underneath, which I thought was a little risky, but it worked out. I just got this brush and made that clean cut all around. Now to almost make it look more natural, brows tend to be darker at the end, so I took this dark brown from the palette and really just intensified the ending of the brows.
I never meant to start a war. I just wanted you to let me in. I guess I should have let you in.
Now that NARS concealer served as a highlight, but I want to do an extra highlight with this lightest color in the palette along with the inner eye corner. Eyeliner time, so I'm using Sephora Dramatic Line, and I'm just really building up from what I'm doing. It's all about experimenting, but what I'm doing is I'm outlining the tear duct inner corner, dragging it out, going along just a thin line throughout the upper lash line, and following my waterline at the bottom and creating that line. Then I also decided to do a double wing, so just below with the thinner side of the marker, you go and just draw that. I made the double wing at the bottom shorter, as I made a little preview. It's hard to see from far away, but doing the same on the other side with the tear duct, extending it out, making sure they match, you know, all that jazz. this is more like a practice type of thing, you know, in order to expertise it. So I'm doing the same thing here. But I also went with the ending of your lower lash line and kind of intensified that, as well with the beginning, which you'll see me do, well, not right now. But those double wings, I used the sparkly white MAC color, and I kind of just wanted to separate them. And then I went away with this dark black once again, and underneath I just really made that grungy look. And now I'm coming in with another black eyeliner, any type that you want. It's called Saft Kohl, like K-O-H-L. And then I want my upper lash line for mascara to be a lot more fuller. And here comes mascara time. So first I'm just doing a light coating of the waterproof Maybelline, and then I'm curling it, and I'm going to do that waterproof Maybelline again. It's waterproof because the curl will hold a lot better, which most of you may or may not know. And then I'm going to take this other mascara, which is a lot better, called Volumizer, and step 1 lengthens it. So try to focus maybe on the ending of your eyelashes in order for that length to really work. And then step 2 adds that volume, you know, that really thick, almost fake eyelash look. But before I forget, I'm also going to do the bottom lashes for length, and then finishing off, trying to focus on the outside of the lashes because it just pulls together the wing and everything. And adding that volume along with the lower lashes, I'm going to set my whole face off with a powder so it's not moving around throughout the day, and to get any oils or anything on my face. Since I'm trying to look like a supermodel, I'm going to get this matte bronze MAC thing and really just contour. You're trying to make the E3 design. A tip for big forehead people who want to minimize it, it's really just underneath your forehead and on top. That is what I like to do, just to take the focus away from forehead. So the whole idea is to get this heart shape in the middle of your face to be the lightest part, because apparently that is the most like attracted to, you know, the eyes, is that heart in the middle. So what I'm doing is I'm highlighting the top of my cheekbones along with my T-bone, and I'm going ahead trying to make a button nose with also contouring the bottom lip so it is more volumized, adds that shadowing. All you're really doing is adding shadow to your face. For all my fellow artists who like to draw, this is like your chance to do it on your face. So you get that highlighting, you get that high cheekbone for the eyebrows, so that the heart section is the lightest portion and all of the outer of your face is kind of shaded. So I'm moving on to lips by adding these first lip balm and then Fit Me powder just so it stays longer. And then I'm taking an eyeliner called Chestnut Annabelle, and it's brown actually. I know this is kind of odd. This is my first time trying it, but I was feeling it. It adds dimension and shadow to the lips. So I'm going to go ahead and really extend the cupid's bow that I have and kind of really shade like the outer parts of my lips to add that dimension, because what you're trying to do is make the inner portion of your lips to be like the lightest, most plumpest, just add this weirdness. So now I'm going to go with this Drama Queen by Maribel Plum. It is very dramatic. A lot of you may not be down to rock these lips, but I actually am really digging them. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on my lips, and then I go with this lip brush and really just blend in that chestnut with the purple. You know, even though this was an eyeliner, it worked out just the same. Just fixing it up, adding finishing touches with the chestnut at the outer corners, and once again the cupid's bow. One more layer of Drama Queen to just set it off. Now I'm using that sparkly white eyeshadow that I used for my double wings and just centering it in the middle of your lips. If you don't want to get a gloss really dirty, this works well. And to balance out all the color on my face, add a little light. And because the lips look really intense, I just used that same lip color and used it as blush, a very popular trick. To highlight and make a clean cut on these lips, since they're so bold, I'm using this highlighting concealer and just going around with a brush, blending it in so it looks more intense and just perfectly drawn on. And with that, that is the end to the whole look, because there's not much more you can do to your face, but I just wanted to change to get into that grungy punk rockin' vibes, and this is how it all kind of turned out in better lighting. Plot twist, I'm wearing I Love My Pet shorts. If you're interested in seeing more creative, different weirdness in video form, then subscribe. See you next time.